this what I will say. We should definitely allow the women to have a little person that they want to champion.
For sure.
So if this is who they want, cool, I'm cool with it. She ain't talking directly to me, so I don't really care. The flip side to it is people don't want to admit it, but music does kind of persuade minds and persuade how people think. Don't start no argument with me over no Summer Walker song. Like, feel me? That's the only thing. I'm not saying that shit happened to me, but you know, when people start like making jokes, like, oh, I'm about to text this nigga now, like, some of y'all joking, but some of y'all dead. Episode of Welcome to the Group Chat. You know the shit, you know the vibe. On this podcast, what we do is give you the ins and outs on the culture and how we feel about it. This episode 14, I didn't mention that. But to the right, got the bros, Ja, Waski, Chris to the left of me. Mac, aka Gen Z in the back on the board.
Gen Z.
And we got another returner, Link. Link, you back there. How is that, Link?
About to fall out the chair. It's gonna be a goodie right here.
Yeah, I think this is gonna be a good one. A lot of shit been happening in the last couple weeks, especially in sports and entertainment. So, where you want to start? The Aaron Rodgers and Kyrie shit.
Yeah.
And Stephen A. Yeah, we could go there.
Stephen A. Smith, man, you're a little biased, my boy.
A Conan. He just not real right. Like, I ain't really hear what he say about Aaron Rodgers or whatever, but I heard that it wasn't the same thing as Kyrie.
It wasn't the same energy,
right? And y'all?
Yeah, I watched it.
Yes. All right, yeah, so go ahead. Y'all can say it.
So, like, Jay Williams called him out on this shit.
Yeah, I saw that.
Just want to say that. But, like, essentially what Aaron Rodgers did was he lied and said that he was vaccinated. Well, he didn't say. He said he was immunized in August, essentially, before the season started.
Mm-hmm.
And then it came out now he went to a Halloween party, and then during the Halloween party, he got COVID. And then he got to wait longer because he's not vaccinated. They found that out because, you know, if you catch COVID and you're vaccinated, you're good in like 3 days if you don't pass. Now he couldn't play this week, and he probably won't be able to play next week. And then with that as well, like, he essentially lied, and then Stephen A. Smith was like, oh, he all right, you can't do that, that's fucked up. But you know how he was calling Kyrie like a traitor to his teammates?
Yeah,
he was a fucking disgrace, you this and that. He did not have that same energy for Aaron Rodgers, and essentially Jay Williams called him out on that shit because you know Jay Williams called him that.
Yeah, I know. If you watch First Take, you know Stephen A. is a big fan of Aaron Rodgers. He thinks he's one of the greatest, if not the greatest quarterback ever. So I think subconsciously, I don't even think he meant to be biased. You feel me? But it showed, like, you picking and choosing who you can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think Stephen A. get paid to pick on like black men.
I don't think he get paid to pick on black men. It may seem like that because I know the situation with Colin Kaepernick too. Like, it seemed like, you know what I mean? Like, he was like, nah, like, I don't like
he's
how
very corporate. You could tell, like, he's more like bootstraps, pull you up by the bootstraps, wear the suit and tie, work for the system, do that 8 to 5 shit. You can definitely tell that's his motto.
Man, bring Max back. Bring Max back. But just like he ain't had the same energy as with the Kyrie Irving shit. Like, he, for whatever reason, something about Kyrie Irving, I don't know if it's because some of his antics, I don't want to call it antics, but some of the shit that he's been doing over the past when it comes to like handling shit outside the court, Stephen A. wasn't a fan of. Aaron Rodgers pretty much got a clean slate all the way up until when he lied about the vaccination. So I think with Stephen A, his personal feelings with Kyrie and Aaron Rodgers is like, all right, basically he could have said Aaron Rodgers didn't make that many mistakes, so I'm giving him a pass. And he could have just been like, yo, Kyrie, you back to back with not being dependable, your team needing you, you costing yourself a championship, and you're doing all this with the vaccination. He could have said it like that, but instead he tried to dress it up.
Yeah.
It's like,
I got a question about that thing, about the shit. So do you feel like it's Aaron Rodgers' fault or it's NFL fault? Because like with Kyrie in the NBA, you gotta submit the information to the league, so like your testing shit for the COVID stuff. But in the NFL, you could lie about that. Well,
it's a little bit of both because Aaron Rodgers, like, he didn't have, why you lie about it?
He didn't have, he got immunized. But technically, when we did immunization, in his opinion, the NFL should know what the vaccine, what kind of vaccine, you know what I'm saying? Is they should know what he did behind closed doors. For him still being around massive stuff, is on them.
Not the NFL, it's his organization, because the Packers give that information up to the NFL, really.
Well, okay, both of them, it's not really on him per se. It's really on both the team and the NFL.
Yo, a lot of people don't know this, but Green Bay don't got an owner. Like, I think the team owns the fans own the team.
I don't know about that.
They rule it. They say the fans is the owner of the Green Bay Packers. Or
yeah.
Who? I don't know. I know it look a certain way, like especially like with the race of it. One's white, one black.
Mm-hmm.
So it definitely looks like Stephen A. Conan, or I guess that would be the word for it. I guess.
yeah.
But yeah, I didn't really hear what he said about Aaron Rodgers, but from what you guys were saying, and then from what everybody else was saying, like, if your problem is not getting vaccinated, then you should have the same like type of esteem for everybody. Like, it shouldn't be like, oh, all right, this one person got vaccinated. His scenario, he didn't get vaccinated, but his scenario different. It should just be like, if that's how you really feel about that, you should be like that with everybody. But I don't know. I've been stopped listening to Stephen A, bro. Like, yeah, I've been stopped listening to him. He'd say, I got a source from such and such, and they unhappy, and then that person be like, bro,
I
I'm
never said
good.
that.
Like,
Yeah.
I've been stopped listening to Stephen A. Like, it's just, he's entertaining. Like, he gonna get on there, he gonna yell, hairline gonna go back a couple centimeters. Like, that's what he gonna do.
Yeah.
Like, you feel me? But far as like any validity, like he's been what's that, ESPN? Yeah, so he's been on ESPN for a while. So not to say he doesn't have any validity to the things he does say, but it's just like too many players that came out and was like, nah, I ain't say that. Or Stephen A. Wild and he don't know what he talking about. So he just there for entertainment values. Shout out to Jay Williams for putting him in his place, I guess. But he ain't gonna stop. Stephen A. still gonna be himself. So.
Yeah, he is entertaining. He must watch TV. He's controversial. You know what I mean? He do shit for. I mean, he know what he doing when it come to views. Like, he know, all right, this is what people like. I'm gonna attack like this. Like, it's gonna be times when he go against. You could go against the grain, but go against the grain and make it make sense too. Like, if you gonna be the only one to go against Kyrie and feel how you feel, have some validity. Like Kyrie said, like, make it make sense. Just like, all right, this is why you feel this way. All right, I don't agree with you, but that's a good point. You feel what I'm saying? Sometimes he say some shit, and I just be like, nah, Stephen A., you're tripping.
Isn't he from New York?
He from Queens, yeah.
It could be that too. I mean, I know he a Knicks fan, but it could be like, I guess, wanting a New York team to do well this year. I guess it could be that too. But still, all in all, like, you can't pick and choose. Like, you gotta, you feel me? So, all right, moving on. OBJ got released.
Happy for him.
Yeah, I'm happy.
You think he's gonna get picked up by a contender?
Yeah. It's not gonna want him as number 2 receiver.
No, go ahead.
Or not, because he has to clear waivers, and it goes by the worst team gets the first option to pick him up. So, like, if a trash team wants him, right now,
Detroit
0-8.
Detroit ain't win a game yet.
Nah, Texans lost to the Dolphins today.
Oh,
so the Texans were second worst team.
Detroit ain't win a game. I'm a big fan of Odell. I know he's been requesting this trade for some time now, as sources say, and he's admitted. He looking happy. I seen his father go on Instagram and showed the clips of Baker Mayfield looking purposely like he ignoring him. Like when they throwing the ball, OBJ is like wide open.
Oh, so he been playing.
Yeah.
That's how untouched I am with football. I didn't even know the nigga was playing, bro. I
That's-
know he was still injured.
That's how much he don't get the ball. Like,
Damn.
his pops, called Baker Mayfield and the Browns out on it. I think he's one of the most talented players I've ever seen. Like, it's good for him. It's good for him. I think he's 27 going on 28. He need to be on the team, huh? 29? That's great. Time fly. He was just a rookie to me.
Yeah.
I'm a Giants fan. You telling me?
Yeah.
Word, you know, he is close to our age.
Yeah, because they
Yeah.
2013 was hot around that time.
Yeah, because I remember looking at him like, damn, this nigga my age, but he like a grown ass man. Like, I probably had like one too, but I don't know. But like, he just looked like a grown ass man. To me.
Yeah.
I don't know.
My boy George, he one of my close friends. He live in California. He's OBJ's personal photographer. So
Word,
he
that's
can
fire. Shout out to him.
Yeah, shout out to George. But yeah, I think it like you said, I think it's good for him. He need to be in a space where he can get the ball, a nice good quarterback, and he can. If a team is like mid tier, he could get them over that hump and make them. He's that good and make them a contender. Like I seen some play like he need that rock.
On the path he's going, like, well, y'all think he gonna go down as like Jerry Rice, Owens, Ocho Cinco,
Not
like
anymore.
not no more. He was
Unfortunately,
on that way.
unfortunately,
injuries messed it up.
talent-wise, he's more talented than Jerry Rice, in my opinion. Jerry Rice is just a workaholic. He has the talent to be top 5 of all time. But the situations, like you just happen to be on the New York Giants, you went to the Cleveland Browns. It's just like it's a lot of controversy. Yeah,
That's
and
the biggest thing.
yeah. So a lot of things didn't go his way. I think he broke his ankle or his. He tore his ACL, so he's been battling injuries, but world-class talent. He was on the trajectory to catch them, but now it's just more so like you're going to go down as one of the greats depending on where you go now, but you'll never be the greatest because of what happened in the beginning of your career.
This will be a Hall of Famer, I feel like, though.
Definitely.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was more so, because I don't think none of
Sure.
them, like
Catching Jerry Rice,
like
Tio, and
Moss
Randy
was nasty. My
Yeah.
second favorite was probably like Ocho
Mm.
and Terrell. Like, so like I don't see him catching them, but like just being in the conversation.
Nah, he'll definitely. I think he'll finish in the conversation.
Megatron was nasty. Like I don't.
Yeah, Antonio
he
Brown.
really get brought up. It's crazy.
Yeah, Antonio Brown. But yeah, I think he's gonna get a gold jacket.
For sure.
I think he's gonna get a gold jacket. But with some landing spots, y'all think would be good for him? Some teams.
I would love to see him in a green jersey, but I know that's not gonna happen. Just so I can get the jersey. Like,
Green Bay?
I think a
No,
green
Eagles.
I think a green
Bay.
Odell jersey.
Yeah, I like Green
fire.
Bay. I like Seattle. But I want to
That'd be
ask.
crazy.
I wanted to ask. Do y'all think he could be like top 5 now? Because there's like DeAndre Hopkins, Devontae Adams, Justin Jefferson. Like, where's his like peak right now? Because he's more like a second option.
It's not him. It's always been his situation. It's never been, oh yeah, he's better than OBJ. He's better than OBJ. It's like when you watch him play, you like, oh, he's just as good as anybody in the world. But the quarterbacks and the teams that he's been on, he wasn't able to showcase his talent. It's like being nice, but you want to ass team. So even if you drop a 25, but y'all 0-30, nobody give a fuck for real.
What he had an old Eli.
Yeah, the old Eli.
Oh, Eli and Baker. And Baker's good. He always played.
He
Baker.
wanted to play with Baker though, right?
Yeah, and Baker's good.
He wanted to be with
his cousin.
Jarvis more so than Baker because him and Jarvis was teammates in LSU.
Baker's a good quarterback. It's just like their connection is just like non-existent almost. Like it just because when Odell's hurt, Baker always plays better if you notice.
Like today. That's the team is balled out today.
Yeah, they balled out.
Because they were saying that
They got no chemistry.
this is going to fuck Baker up in the long run. That's what they were saying. But y'all saying he's playing better.
I
So.
think he'll be fine.
That's also how you feel about it, Chris?
What about Baker?
What Baker being there without Odell or
And
being
where should Odell go to?
Yeah, because Odell, he's one of those players like he needs the ball, right? So I'm not like a super duper coach, but how I would do it is if you a superstar and we gotta design plays around you that revolves around you to get you the rock because you are a playmaker. If you on the field and we losing, I can't say it's your fault. If I'm the quarterback and I'm not throwing you the ball and we losing, it's like less pressure when Odell not on the field because they don't feel pressure to give him the ball. when Baker Mayfield is just playing like free for all, I can throw it to Juice, I can give it to Nick Chubb, I can throw it here. It's less pressure. It's just like, you feel what I'm saying? But even if we look at the Cleveland Browns, you think of Odell Beckham before the Browns because he's low key bigger than the team. You feel me? Like,
bigger than football.
Yeah, any team that Odell Beckham go, you can be like, oh, like the team that's Odell Beckham on. Like I know people who don't watch football who know Odell Beckham.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? He was always the light skinned nigga with the mohawk.
Yeah, well, you think he'll be okay with being a set? Because he can't be a first option coming into any team, essentially. A contender, especially. Like,
every team got
like
two good wide receivers or a receiver that's better than him.
Like, yeah.
No. Like the Packers got Devontae Adams. He arguably is better than him. He goes to the Cardinals with D-Hop. He's arguably better than him also.
Seattle.
I don't know. When I used to watch Odell, some got busy. Like,
I don't think none of them niggas better than him.
But they not good as chemistry though too. You think he's gonna be the number one option?
You got to think like all the players we named had better quarterbacks than Odell Beckham.
Yeah, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying like you think he can be the number one option going straight through.
Of course. See, Devontae Adams is with Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
There's no quarterback in the world better than Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
D-Hop had Deshaun Watson and Kyle Murray. Huh?
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Deshaun Watson and Kyle Murray. Both of them quarterbacks is better than Baker Mayfield.
Yeah.
He was with old Eli and the Baker Mayfield. Odell never got the and when he was with Eli, you see Reed just said, yo, son got busy. If you get busy with a decent quarterback, imagine if you had a Hall of Fame quarterback.
Yeah.
Put him on Green Bay. Put him on
the Bucks.
Nah, that's too much. That'd be unfair. I won't even do that. Yeah.
Tampa Tom.
you know, it's crazy. As soon as he got released, that's the first place I thought he was going.
The Bucks?
Yeah, I'm like, no way they're not going.
They try, but they got too many.
Yeah.
Antonio Brown and Odell in the same locker room.
That's OD.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it's too much. It's too much. And you got Tom. So you got the right quarterback too. Like that's no like Tom Brady is like he eat off pressure.
Yeah.
Like Tom Brady eat that shit for breakfast, bro. Everybody gonna touch the ball if Tom Brady your quarterback.
Yeah.
Damn. So
Yeah.
that's how I think.
For his sake, I hope he go there just so he can get the ring.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, just for the imbalance of the NFL, nah, I don't go there.
Yeah.
But hey, man,
You probably have like 8
If he go here, they gonna be better than that 07 Patriots.
Yeah.
When they went 19 and went all the way to they lost to the Giants, but they went undefeated with Randy Moss and them. They gonna be better than them niggas.
Mahomes one of them too, though, because they really haven't had a second option since Sammy Watkins.
that's
left.
tough for them.
Yeah.
The little what's
Tyreek Hill.
Tariq Hill.
yeah, they starting to key in on him now, huh?
Yeah,
He ain't
that's
with
what-
it.
yeah.
Like,
And Mahomes ain't been playing as well lately. They started to figure him out.
Odell go to Kansas City, he might get wicked.
Damn, that'd be tough.
Yeah.
Why did he go to the Ravens? I'm just thinking of like fire teams he can go to.
Yeah, I think they broke though.
Huh?
They ain't got the breath to
Yeah,
pay
you
for
can't
him.
sign him.
Oh, okay.
He owe 17 million still this year, something like that.
They paid that off, right?
No, I think he still get older if you don't play waivers. It depends.
I mean, he getting traded, so
Then he got released.
he got released.
Yeah, he got
released.
He did get released, right? I mean,
So he could still get picked up this year. It's not like
oh yeah, he get picked up.
yeah.
He probably get picked up in the next
2
48 hours,
Yeah.
bro.
No, wait, he goes on waivers. Yeah, you're right. Monday and then
Yeah,
probably
he get picked up in
Wednesday.
the next 2 days. Like,
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Alright. So I guess everybody just be on the lookout if you hear. Like I don't really watch football, but I'm definitely gonna be
Yeah.
interested to see
Put
where
him
he
in that
go.
black and gold,
Like,
man. Bring him to Pittsburgh, man. Get him right.
Y'all still got Roethlisberger?
Yeah, his old ass.
Hey. Oh well.
Yeah, so
He got the
That's
bum
how I
ass
feel about
Eagles. So. Shout out to everybody else.
We got weapons, but he can always come back home.
to New York?
Yeah.
Nah.
You're canceled.
Yeah, nah,
Come on.
bro.
Got a real quarterback. Yes.
Who on Dan Jones?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
We might as well stay there.
Henry Ruggs.
Henry Ruggs, yeah.
That was sports.
That shit, yeah. It isn't that sports topic, but that shit's tragic though.
I just want to say, well, yeah. First, condolences to the girl who he killed, the young lady he killed. She was 23.
Mm-hmm.
So, shout out to, well, not shout out, but condolences to her family, and you know,
Me and the dog too.
it was a dog.
Yeah, Carr, yeah.
Oh yeah, I ain't really read that.
Yeah.
I don't want to be insensitive, so yeah, shout out to the dog.
Sure, he died.
Nah, I really don't be having that type of heart for animals like
I
that.
feel he died in the fire next to her though. You feel me?
Yeah, nah, that's fucked up.
Yeah,
Like,
so
yeah,
shout out to the dog.
dog is loyal. He probably could have jumped out. He or she probably could have jumped out.
That's what I'm saying.
Right, just stay to the end. A lot of people was getting on Derek Carr like about things he was saying, but like people gotta understand this, right? first, Henry Ruggs, that was stupid. You just fucked your life up. I'm pretty sure you're from the inner city like most of us. If not, that's even better. And you got to the NFL. I'm pretty sure you was playing this sport since you was a little kid. So you basically was getting paid to do what you love. And then you just kind of fucked this up. You kill somebody, so they going to throw some time at you. If you get off, it'll be crazy. But even if you get off, I don't really see you playing on no team. Like,
he's doing at least 20, I heard.
And unless, I don't fucking know, unless somebody like Brady, like, I don't give a fuck, we like convicts, bring them over here. Like, unless it's something like that, like, I don't really see you touching the pigskin again, so. Don't drink and drive, guys. I mean, I know that's like easier. It's crazy that that's easier said than done when it should just be easier. To do. Like, yeah. I don't really, but, back to Derek Carr, what I was trying to say is, like, I don't understand why he was getting killed. Like, if you got a teammate, and I could only speak from a level of, like, high school and, like, AAU. Bro, I got brothers for life just off of that. Like, and all we did was travel, be in hotels, and that's for, like, a little summer. Mm-hmm. These men been with each other for, like, I don't know, however long they've been on the team. They've been in training camp together. They've been all these places together. They are together more than they are with their family. So they're like brothers. Like, so naturally you're going to be sad that somebody that you was close with is not there no more. Like, feel me?
Right.
It's like sports is real brotherhood. Like, I mean, it's some niggas you don't fuck with on your squad, but even then, like, you still like rock with them to a certain extent. Like, and at a certain extent, it's kind of sometimes even more than you would be just in passing. So, I don't see why they was killing him.
Yeah, like, well, first I want to say, it's an unfortunate situation, number one, like, somebody, got killed in a car crash. I want to say that I'm glad Henry Ruggs made it out, you know what I mean, because they both could have been out of here, you know what I mean, so even though it was his fault, I know it wasn't on purpose, you know what I mean, but nonetheless, you fucked up, man. You was drinking and driving. You was going 56? Yeah, 56 miles per hour. It's just like in a Corvette, and it's just like, come on, man. Like, you're a professional football player. First of all, you shouldn't do it regardless of what you do. You shouldn't be doing no DUI, but you got responsibilities. Like, you shouldn't even be doing, none of that. So you took somebody's life. And
I want to add to that. There's like, when you're an NFL player, there's literally like drivers, like designated drivers.
Ubers, you got personal drivers.
Like trainers.
Yeah.
Set up for you.
My little Nissan pass 120. Like,
you know what I'm saying? Like above 50.
On the city,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
at 3 a.m.?
On the city fucking street.
It's crazy.
OD, bro.
Yeah, and I'm not going to lie. Like, I don't know how he made it out.
Bro, me either.
I don't know how he survived. You know what I mean?
It always ends up like that.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Because the thing is, how the world is funny, because if they both would have got killed, there'll be nobody to bash. It should be like, damn, like,
tragedy.
That's tragedy. But since he survived, now we're able to talk about how much he fucked up. So that's just how the world is. That's just how I gotta go. Like, you made a mistake, you survived, so now we on your ass because you killed somebody, right? Like, I've been watching Henry Ruggs since he was in college. He went to Alabama. One of my favorite players. I love dudes who could run. He ran a 4.27 in the 40. Like, he's a burner. He can ball. He can play football. Like, he was out there. He'd take that shit to the crib. So it's just crazy how you literally just threw your whole life away because you couldn't put the bottle down. You know what I mean? And on top of that, you was going that fast. It's just, damn. And then it's a huge blow for the Raiders. You know what I mean? I want to commend Derek Carr for, you know what I mean, everybody going against Henry Ruggs. Like Reese said, like, I appreciate what Derek Carr said. Like, even though you made a mistake and you fuck somebody's life up and shit like that, and your life up, you at least need somebody there for you to back you. You feel what I'm saying? Especially to go public. Like, listen, I know he did this, but you need somebody right now. I got you. You feel what I'm saying? Like, yeah, bro, you did some bullshit, but somebody got to be there for you. Because I don't want you out here committing suicide and shit. You know what I'm saying?
And then also, the Raiders just been going through a lot. Like,
roller coaster season.
Have y'all heard about Damon Arnett too, the cornerback for them? He was like on Instagram posting, like, saying he was going to shoot somebody. Like, he was flexing his guns, all that. I'm gonna send y'all the video. Like,
I don't want to hear that. You a football player, man.
Niggas
Stop
still
it.
on that stupid shit. Like, I don't.
He was coming
You don't even
crazy.
gotta send.
Call
We
of
ain't even
Duty
gotta talk
and
about
all
you, honestly.
Mm.
But you got anything on it, bro?
No, that's it. It's just fucked up, man.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
I'm glad Derek Carr's sticking by his side though, for real. But he still need that shit at the end of the day. He made a mistake. He's 22 years old, 23 years old, something. Like, he's still a baby.
You
He's
young.
He's young as
I
fuck.
can't believe I'm so much more older than him.
That's what I'm saying. So he still needs guidance still. You feel me?
Niggas
So he
still
needs
rocking
help.
with Aaron Hernandez.
That's what I'm saying. So niggas still rock with him. Niggas rock with R. Kelly still. Feel me? I know it's worse, but feel me? Niggas rock niggas no matter what. So
Nah, it's to this day. It's a lot of people who don't speak bad on Aaron Hernandez.
Yeah,
Like,
that's a fact.
Yeah, he called
a
it
couple
body.
NFL players, they don't
Yeah,
talk
yeah.
bad on him. So
that shit, yeah. I don't know about this situation, but yeah.
Yeah, they said he caught like 3 bodies the year they went to the Super Bowl.
NFL
So-
players just wild.
Ryan caught touchdown pass next day.
These
Remember that
NFL
shit?
players, man, they shit.
Ray Lewis.
Huh?
Ray Lewis.
He innocent though. Chill, man. He innocent.
I don't even know where y'all going.
Chill,
Let's
chill, yeah.
go to the next. All right. This is real simple and quick. Drake won the WNBA team in Toronto. He's saying he would want Liz Cambage as the franchise player. I'm with it.
I want every team at the WNBA team also. We should match the teams in the leagues.
I'm not gonna watch, but I'm with it. I'm gonna play with him on 2K because
Really
can't
nice.
nobody stop Liz. But that's about it.
Stop Liz, yeah. I bet you hit WNBA do that shit fun sometimes, bro.
That's about it. I can't watch it. I've tried.
WNBA.
Yeah, I try to watch women's basketball in general. Like, I can't. The last time I was like watching women's basketball, like heavy, when I think what's the girl from Trent High? I think her name was De'Ara, something like that. She was real nice.
Tatum. What's her last name? Not Tatum.
don't
I know who
her
you're talking about. I know
name,
who you're
but
talking about,
She was real nice.
Yeah, she was alright.
It was around the same time she was wilding. She was wilding.
Yeah.
So I was watching, and then before her, it was like Makima Ford, and that's that team. Like, other than that, I don't know. Oh no! When I was at Lincoln, we had our girls
Wait,
basketball
the cute-
team was
the
better
cute
than
deer?
our girl.
We talking about the same deal?
Yeah, she was cute and she hooped.
Yeah. Forehead kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
So, but like I can't. I know you're an advocate for the WNBA.
Y'all love that shit.
I can't really get into it.
I'm not gonna hold you. I've never seen a full WNBA game. I've seen like highlights. It's really no shade to them. I think it'll be good because Drake will be bringing a different audience. Because when I did watch the games, I'll be looking at the stands. I'm like, damn, this seat's empty. You know what I mean? So the notoriety they do lack. I can't, and it's not even a sexist thing. It's just not interesting to me. You feel what I'm saying? Like I watch sports like with women in it, basketball. The life of me can't get interested in it.
Is it WNBA or is it college? Because college women's is fire.
I watch every W. I watch basketball.
I
I watch the
watch
tournament
Yeah.
when they in the tournament.
That shit.
Yeah,
I can't even speak on that because I barely watch men college. Like,
Oh,
so
word. Damn.
I watched for Miles in them. But
Yeah.
like, I stopped watching that shit too. Like, I just feel like when they get to the A, it'd be a little bit different. Like,
Yeah.
I
I
don't
feel
know.
like it's easier.
I feel like
When they get
it's
to, like,
easy
it'd be more free.
when they go to the A, is it easier?
Because like you see in college,
They be
have to
saying
run,
they
like,
be
plays
saying it's
and all
total
that.
opposite.
I'm just
They be
saying the way
saying
it
it's
looks,
harder.
because like the way college look, they be having to do like actual plays and like they be playing defense and it'd be like lower scores. Whereas NBA, it'd be looking free. And I guess maybe it's because it's harder, but like the good players are just gooder. But it's like more intense with college.
I mean, I hear that. I hear they work harder in college
Yeah,
and
same.
stuff like that. But I really don't care. Like, I'm trying to see a nigga 360, like
They got more to lose in
They,
college, like also too.
jelly and all that. Like, that's what I'm trying to see. Them niggas be doing that in the NBA. So I don't really be watching the college. I probably need to watch college basketball more so I can know who's coming out. But like, I don't really.
It'd be in college when you see a nigga do it though, it'd be hype. Like when you see someone drop 30 or 40, especially.
I'm not gonna lie though, Zion, the shit he doing in the college is the same shit he doing in the A though.
Yeah.
Like he was violating college too.
I mean, yeah, it's certain players like that that's going
Yeah,
just
that's gonna
wild.
eat.
Like,
Yeah.
you feel me? No matter where they at.
Not to get off topic, but what's some of the players y'all would like to see in college that just went from high school to the A, like back in the past?
That went from straight to high school
Yeah,
to.
to the A.
Unless he play in college.
Yeah, like
I would
I
have
wanna
wanted to
see-
see LeBron in college.
It's not somebody in high school, but I want to see Luca in college.
Luka in college.
Yeah, I
That'd
want
be
to see
crazy.
Luca in college.
Brian College been crazy
Yeah, I
too.
wanted to see him. Melo went, Chris Paul went,
Yeah.
Wade went.
Nobody really besides Bynum for me.
Kobe ain't though.
Kobe.
God bless.
I wish we got to with Kobe. We won't
Yeah,
see
I
that.
wouldn't have really been.
Yeah.
Watch that.
Right.
They shut it down after like
That's the
Bynum, right?
Yeah, last player.
Mm-hmm.
So, like,
Oh,
everybody
Bynum was
had to
in
go
Bynum.
Yeah,
Yes,
he was the last player. He was like 17.
But then they kind of brought it back because Jalen, what's his name? Jalen LeQuay. I don't know how to say last name. LeQ. Yeah. I don't know what's up with him, but
He's ass. Well, I gotta stop
he
thinking.
that bad?
I mean,
He really
He ain't him no more.
He was nice
He's
too.
overseas now.
He got overseas.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I wonder what happened to him because he got picked up by a G League team and then
See, the A will pack you up, bro.
he was tough in high
Jefferson
school. I
twins?
thought he was going to be something.
That was nice.
Who are some players y'all seen in high school? You're like, yo, they about to
Isaiah
kill.
Briscoe.
Malik
Carr,
Newman.
man. That's
Malik
one of my
Newman. Kill
favorite.
Carr was
Marcus
crazy.
Levert.
Kill Carr's one of my favorite
Marcus
niggas.
Levert was crazy.
Malik Newman though. That
John Wall.
John Wall did his thing though. He just got hurt.
He was there.
I'm going to say, you said in high school?
Or high school, college, don't matter.
Well, I seen Kyrie Irving in high school.
Nicky Mitchell.
I'm saying
about to
players
say
you
him
thought,
tough.
people you thought were going to be like killing the NBA, but when they got there, they're like,
Oh, that's your question.
Tyler Ennis,
yeah, T-Dot.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Mick Kabango,
Oh, the little point guard?
the African
Kabango.
one.
Yeah, I remember him. Went to Texas some shit.
Oh yeah, he was all over the court.
Yeah.
Andrew Bennett.
Oh, shit.
Andrew Bennett.
Yeah, I don't know. What's homeboy who was on the Suns, but don't nobody know where he at now?
A lot of them, bro.
Tyler, what's his
Eulis?
name? Yeah, him.
Eulis is nice,
He was
man.
nice.
Definitely, Briscoe was the wrong situation though.
Yeah, Briscoe was
Josh
crazy.
Jackson.
Josh Jackson.
Briscoe went to fucking.
Josh Jackson was tough in college though.
He was. That's yeah.
Gotta
Yeah.
release that shit in breaks.
I don't know, but we'll wrap that shit up.
Yeah, shout out to Drake.
Yeah, we went kind of off, but I guess to close it out, yeah, that'll be good for the WNBA. It's Drake. He gonna bring people.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I guess y'all gonna keep watching y'all.
I'm gonna get a team one.
I'm gonna try to watch y'all one day.
I'm getting me a WNBA team, bro. I swear to God.
Somebody, I don't know what they gotta do for me to watch.
They got some beautiful hoopers though. I know that.
Yeah, I follow Tia Cooper. Ain't that the Dwight Howard girl?
No,
T. Cooper, hell no.
Dwight Howard go with one
That's
of them.
Steve Cooper's sister, though. He picked from
Yeah,
the Hawks.
yeah. That's Dwight Howard go with one of them. Somebody fire, and they was all
I
like,
still like Candace.
Candace Parker.
yeah. Then they just won WNBA.
Yeah, she did win the
Somebody won the title. See, that's what I'm saying though. Like they won the title, and it's just like,
The parade was crazy.
Swept under the rug.
yeah.
There was
So
a parade. They had a parade and like barely anybody showed up. Apparently,
Yeah.
it was crazy.
What's their money like?
Yeah,
That's
their
$50K.
revenue is different. Like the NBA had to like.
Ain't none of them
donate.
millionaires, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Like
some
they don't
of
make NBA money.
But I was trying to close this shit up, so I'm gonna say this and then I'm done with it. But yo, I think it's really because don't nobody want to watch that.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I agree. I agree.
It is.
Yeah.
not to say that they not good and they not, but it's like,
Something
Gotta
about
bring
it,
in
yeah.
No dunks in that shit. No.
yeah, like nobody wants to watch that.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah.
So it's just like, but I'm not saying they shouldn't get paid. Like they should get paid just as much. But it's just like, I really I could go see LeBron at 37 cock the ball back damn near to his leg and dunk the shit. I'm gonna go watch that versus somebody just a little rim grazer. Like, you feel me? I did one of them in my life. Like that shit ain't really. You feel me? I get it. Feel me? And women bottom half is strong, so a lot of them should be able to jump. Like, you feel me? So I don't think that. I don't know why they not being able to dunk, because I know.
Should they lower the rim?
Nah.
That's
You
taking
can't
the
do
fun out of
that. The park stay at the park. You can't do that.
They wouldn't. That's just like them coming to hoop with niggas and we change the ball.
Yeah, we can't do that.
They not saying that.
Nah.
They see something crazy on 9 foot.
Nah.
So all right, let's get into the music and the entertainment. I guess that's where a lot of the bullshit and the good shit has been at this year. Since this is just fresh, we could go to Travis Scott shit. I don't know nothing about it. All I know is 8 people died. That's all I know.
My friends did.
She ain't one of the people who died.
Nah, I don't
okay.
know. Nah.
All right.
Travis Scott. Well, he had like a show essentially. Oh, well, not. It was a fest. It was a festival.
Festival, yeah.
And like
It was Astro World.
Astro
yeah.
Fest. He changed it to Astro Festival now.
Drake performed.
COVID fucked this shit up. I don't even be like. I used to know when concerts was coming around and festivals coming. I don't even know. Like my cousin just was like, "Yeah, I'm going to Rolling Loud." I'm like, "Damn, they still doing that shit?" Like,
It was in New York.
I don't even know. But go ahead. Yeah, my fault.
Yeah, so like he had the show, but it was just like it was. I guess because of COVID, kind of messed up. So it was like understaffed and undermanaged because people literally broke down the barricades at the start of it and like they got in the gate. So it was already overpacked before the show started. And then when the show happened and shit like that, it just like the lights plus everybody pushing in, niggas started fainting. And then there was stampedes because people were breaking in. So a lot of niggas got trampled. Like I said, like people got trampled essentially. It just wasn't cared like going on. And then like while there was people happening, Travis Scott was still going on with the show. And you can say he ain't noticed and all that. But like there was cameramen when fans were trying to stop the show and they wouldn't stop it.
Yeah, I saw somebody climbed up, was talking to the cameraman, told him to stop it. I seen one video where he was like looking off in the crowd. But like, how do you know somebody? I can't really blame it on him. Because like, how would you know? Like Michael Jackson used to just stand on stage and people used to just pass out. So like, how do you know they just not passing out? Like, not to say that that's not a health issue and that's not something that they should attend to.
Somebody passed out at the
right,
yeah.
Kyrie
went to.
He just passed out, like,
fell out.
And the niggas was like, "Oh, help him up." Like that was it. Like the show ain't stopped.
There was no help for that though. Like even when the EMTs came, they were standing on the ambulance.
Yeah, I heard the EMTs was asking other people who know how to do CPR.
Yeah, it was a mess. Like, and then there was people who couldn't do it. Yeah, so like it was understaffed. It was an understaffed festival essentially. It was like I think it was poor man.
I was about to say sound organized.
Yeah, poorly organized by the city.
Travis Scott should just send money to the families and try to pay for the funerals and shit like that. Cause I mean, what else can you really do?
Exactly.
Can't bring them back.
Yeah.
Can't restart this festival. That's not gonna make everybody feel better. So.
Yeah.
Alright, so I would say though he does have like people say he has like encourages that sort of thing though, like raging out.
Raging,
like,
yeah, that's what he do.
So like you think he should make people chill with that because
I don't know, bro.
Well, was it outdoor? It was an outdoor event. Though it probably should have been indoor.
I mean, but alright, I was about to say that, but he a fan in 2017 because I read up on this shit. Like he jumped from the Travis Scott was like jump from the stage, do that shit, bro, and he did. Like you know how people like jump from the things. And he was paralyzed because of that in 2017.
Because nobody caught him? Well, you can see, I'm not doing that. I'm not the performer. Like, and I'm not part of the performer's crew. Yeah. Because like when he did, what was that? Days Before the Rodeo, and it was him and Young Doug. Yeah. He had his boys in there jumping in the crowd and shit like that. But they with him, so you better catch them. Like you can't. You feel me? You can't not catch them. Yeah. But like a regular person, I'm not jumping. I'm not doing that.
I think they pushed them too, though. Like you know how fans are, like that type of like.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's just.
But to say to stop it, I can't say that because Rock's Rules got mosh pits.
Yeah.
Them little screamo. I used to work with somebody who used to do that screamo shit, and he'd show me the shows. Like they in there doing everything, on the chair. Like they wild.
Yeah, fighting and shit. Literally.
So like that's his whole thing. Like he's a rager. So like I can't say stop, but
more security, better than your security.
If you're gonna do a pit, like I don't know, like I seen Tyler one time, it was like 3 little pits. And he was like, y'all stupid as hell, just make a bigger pit. Like, I don't know, I guess they should do this shit more organized when they do it. I seen a baby there too, like, but he was in VIP. But I don't know.
Yeah, that's wild.
Is it, I'll say,
it's everybody's fault.
I'll ask this, you think is it too early for concerts?
Hockey, yeah.
It should be a little wait, maybe, to like
people
2022.
Yeah, but people need money too. That's the thing. That fee is like a lot of pockets. Not even saying the rappers, like the set design, stage design,
cities, all types of shit.
So like that's why it's stuff open. People need money.
I don't think it's a COVID thing though. Why people got killed?
Oh no! I'm not saying that. I'm just saying like, do y'all think like it's a little bit early? A lot of bullshit be happening around these festivals. Like the baby get kicked off. Like I don't know. Maybe I was just saying like maybe is it too early or
with all the bullshit that's happening.
Whatever.
Yeah, easing back in. I feel like it was on for like 2-year break with no shows at all. Now I'm at the festivals and shit. Niggas start wilding out. You feel me?
It should be it's maybe like 1,000 people.
Yep.
It should if they're not gonna stop, it should just be a limit. And if you missed out, you could pay to watch it or some shit like that. It should be something like that, so you can still get the bread.
Well, it's like Travis Scott, you gotta either pay high for the tickets or it's gonna be impossible to get him though. Think about it, because he fills up like 60K. like 100K stadium.
I mean,
I tried to order. I tried to go to the concert,
yeah,
and I didn't get in. Like when I ordered it online, this is way back in April, because I knew about Astro World. I was gonna go with my homegirl, and I wasn't able to get it, but she got her ticket and shit like that because it was selling so fast. So that's a fact. Like his shit be going by fast, but that's why I don't understand how niggas still.
they broke through.
Yeah,
Like, it was already overpacked.
Yeah.
Think about it, overpacked stadium plus people broke through a barricade.
So they do about that, bro. It's really Houston's and the venue security needs to get up for real.
next time they'll have cops out there instead of security.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. I just think it should be a cap, like, of how many people. Like, I know he's a big ticket draw, so, but I don't know.
Do 5 shows in a week, one
Yeah,
night.
or something.
Yeah,
like,
one night, other people every night type shit.
yeah, something like that.
And we gotta stop. Like, what happened to decency, boy? We never had decency.
We never did civilization.
Decency. What is decency?
Yeah.
Like, you ain't gotta break through a barricade and let like
I
run
mean,
over someone.
Listen,
Like,
if I had the heart to do certain shit, like, I always admire people who do, like, crazy shit like that and get away with it. Like,
yeah.
like when we would go into the movies and shit like that, and he's like, yo, I'm going to the side door. And, like, niggas get in the movie for free. Like, I'm all paying the ticket and shit. So shout out to the people who, like, was able to get in for free. Hopefully they didn't, like, you wasn't the person who stomped on somebody, but like, if it was me and I could get away with it, shit, I did that.
Well,
Travis
like,
Scott.
But you standing on the cop car when the EMT trying to save people, some
Nah,
shit, like
that's
still performing,
crazy.
or like you trampling over someone.
Yeah,
like, that's what I'm saying.
That's extra.
Hey,
I
everybody
think
always
with
thinks
somebody
that
with an
stuff.
artist like Travis Scott, and you know the capacity, like the audience, how far it can go. I think like people should have just been more aimed on, like, you know, police officers, security. Like, you got to buckle down on something like that. Like, it's not a surprise that somebody got killed at a concert nowadays. Like, that's a given, which is sad. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, it's bound to happen. You know what I mean? If you unorganized. So, you know what I mean? Next time, I think people. It's sad that we got to say next time because 8 people died. I heard one of the people was a kid, like an 8-year-old boy or something like that. You feel me? So people lose their lives over what? Over entertainment. You know, and then why are you shooting in the first place? It's just like you ran into your op at a Travis Scott concert. Come on, bro. Like, what's going on here? Like, I don't know. Niggas just be bored. You be bored with a gun. You know what I'm saying?
So I guess since we still on it, do we really care that the baby back on Rolling Loud? Like, I don't really have a deep dive on it for real.
Yeah.
Just like,
this corny, back on it.
yeah, I don't. If it was me, I probably would never did it, but I'm probably sure it's a big bag that come with it.
Fuck that bag.
So shout out to him, I guess, for getting his money back. I don't know. I don't really care. Like,
So I guess taking them off was just like a statement.
that shows how.
How powerful they are.
Nah, not even they. How people are just microwave brain. Like,
Forgettable. Yeah.
you on something so fast, and then it's like, oh, all right, whatever. It could have just did this the whole time.
Yeah,
like, you could have
right,
just
right.
kept him on there. Gave him a slap on the wrist. Told him how he was wrong and shit like that, and boom, just like
Right.
take him off, then to put him back. Like, what did you really?
Accomplish.
Yeah, like, what was, you ain't really do nothing. He's back on Rolling Out.
Yeah.
Like, you feel me? And I'm probably sure he probably upped the price on y'all because of what y'all did.
Mm-hmm.
At least that's what I would have did. Like, y'all took me off and then y'all bringing me back. So,
Oh yeah, we up in that.
yeah, like, y'all either gonna give me the money I missed out on.
They was losing on their end.
Yeah, they probably was. I'm like, I don't know. I don't really care.
I'm cool.
Yeah, all right, fuck it. All right, Summer Walker. Y'all listen to the album?
Fire.
It's fire.
Fire.
Let's do it.
Yeah. I see a lot of people saying it's a baby mama album. Like, I'm not stressing over the shit that people stressing over. Like,
This what I will say. We should definitely allow the women to have a little person that they want to champion.
for sure.
So if this is who they
Sure.
want, cool. I'm cool with it. She ain't talking directly to me, so I don't really
At
care.
all.
The flip side to it is people don't want to admit it, but music does kind of persuade minds and persuade how people think.
Mm.
Don't start no argument with me over no Summer Walker song. Like, feel me? That's the only thing. I'm not saying that shit happened to me,
Oh, shit.
but you know,
That can. What might
when,
happen?
when people start like making jokes, like, "Oh, I'm about to text this nigga now," like, Some of y'all joking, but some of y'all dead ass. Like,
Yeah.
so feel me. Don't let a song, like, you feel me. I never let a Chief Keef song make me want to go kill somebody. Like, you feel me. Feel me? It's just art. It's just the way she feels. Let her spew how she feels, and that's that. But I heard it's good so far.
Yeah, it's the message that Summer Walker, like, and I heard the album, so like I get how a lot of these women feel. For whatever reason, all these women feel the same way Summer Walker feels. So I guess she opened the door on, yeah, we all basically dealing with the same type of niggas. Like niggas this, niggas that, or whatever the case may
Shit
be.
ain't gonna change though. They gonna all stick to the same niggas. Like,
Listen to the songs and
Yeah.
try to like put themselves in the shoes
Yeah.
to like really feel that message. Now.
And the girls ain't gonna say, oh, I got a bad taste in men, or I choose bad. They just gonna say,
yeah, they're not gonna.
niggas ain't shit.
Yeah.
It ain't, oh, I don't have taste. It's niggas ain't nothing wrong with me. It's niggas ain't shit.
I know a girl, 2 degrees, nice car, good credit, good, all that. She still fuck with her niggas. Not saying that there's anything wrong with her niggas. I'm from the hood, so I'm not saying there's anything wrong with them, but it's like you keep fucking with the same type. Like, oh no, this nigga right here. I'm in the close friends, so I'm seeing the messages and shit like that. Oh, this nigga got 2 babies and he just hit me up while this one being born. Like, yo, it's like you keep fucking with the same shit,
nigga.
but it's their fault. It ain't you. So I don't know. Like, but shout out to some worker. I heard she getting jerked though when it comes to this music.
And money shit.
Her content fucked up.
London on the track, I heard he getting the last laugh for real. Like, she can make as many songs as she want about that nigga or
Was it 85K she
thing
made?
or some shit like, or 85K she gotta give back or something.
She gotta drop.
That's her
She
thing.
gotta drop 4 albums just to get the 85K,
Yeah,
something like that.
And she only gets 12. I watched the thing on this too. She gets 12.5%, essentially, because she gets the advance, and then the label gets all the streams, and then they also get a cut of her acting. It's a 360.
Yeah,
deal.
for every dollar she getting 15 cents or something
Yeah,
like
12
that.
cents.
12 cents, yeah.
It's a regular.
It's
It's a regular artist deal too, especially when you start off in the game. Like when you get, it's really not bad.
It's not bad
Like,
at all.
and she signed it in 2017. Like when before you hot. Like
It's
that's how you
not
got
bad
it.
if they could actually recoup.
Yeah.
She could recoup though. Like this album could recoup the 85K. She needs to get off. She's not get off.
Okay.
It's clear.
Yeah,
I mean, if she can, that's bad.
Yeah, that's bad if you can't recoup. If you
Yeah,
can't
she
recoup.
won't.
That's
You see how everybody
The album getting good reception though. It's an album for women.
Yeah.
So
I've never really listened to nothing she put out.
She's fire.
Her beats is fire.
And it's certain women that like when they drop, I do run to go listen to like Tink when Tink was popping. I was listening to her a lot.
when Janae drop, I'm listening.
I got off her, but she I got off her.
Somebody
I
wanted to
got
get
off
that
her.
one.
But
Who else dropped? Oh, y'all listen to Big Sean album with Hit Boy?
how you go to see? This is what people be saying. That's what people be saying. How we get there? But since you're there, Matt, go ahead. Go ahead.
I ain't got nothing.
You
Go
might
ahead,
as well
go
touch on
ahead.
why
Yeah.
Kanye.
Yeah, no, I ain't listen to it. You listen to
I don't want to
it.
listen to this song ever.
That nigga said, what about Big
You know what
Sean?
Big Sean? Big Sean something. Ariana said once or twice ago. Kanye said the right shit about him. His ass.
You know,
Shout out to Kanye for that. Bro.
Why Kanye sign him then?
you know, this was what my cousin was talking about. We were saying, I just think our ears matured. Like, I don't think Big Sean sucks at all. Like, I don't think he can't rap. Like, I really think he can rap really good. I just feel like our ears matured. Like, when he was doing Water Boy and all that, I was in high school. I was still a little bit childish. So, like, I ain't gonna lie, I used to hit pin drops in teachers' faces and shit like that. So, like, shout out to Mr. Doodat. But,
Mr. Do that.
you know, niggas just mature. So it's just like, it was just like, all right, Big Sean. Like, but then you came up with ass. Like,
Yeah.
it was just shit like, come on. Like,
Even Kanye said like you don't really come out with a song.
but I
called
felt
Ass.
like that before Kanye. I'm like, this song not like.
But Kanye was like trying to push him a different route. Like, yo, we gonna do this, but then he was like, you really gonna put out a song
Even
called Ass?
his biggest song ever kind of gimmicky too is I Don't Fuck With You. Like, that's like his biggest song.
I like that.
I mean, it's still gimmicky. I mean, it's.
I like the
it's-
fact that he had E40 on.
It's about Ariana Grande.
Yeah. It's fine. It's fine. It's just like, damn, that's your biggest song. Like,
not there. I can't say that. He's not like a TikTok rapper, but
Say what you gotta say, bro.
I just said
He a
it.
TikTok.
But not
TikTok
said
was
I
out
just-
when
he
he
said I
was
just
popping.
said it.
Yeah, TikTok.
There you go.
And that's
There you
a
go.
good.
Yeah, thank you.
And that's a good way of looking at it.
He like, yeah,
Because
I think he would too.
but not
Bronx
now.
on TikTok.
like if
Yeah.
Ass came out,
But that's a hustle though.
TikTok.
For certain people, that's not where I would want to land.
So,
is my end,
alright,
but that's
better yet, he'll be like in this time. Nah, man, that's just fucked up. Man, I think that took, yeah.
Nah, yeah, I think he would be. I think he would be a
TikTok
TikTok
rapper,
like,
yeah.
or not just strictly a
Yeah, I
TikTok
can see
rapper,
that.
but I think
Yeah.
like a lot of his shit would go to TikTok. Like
Yes.
it'd be dances and all that
Yeah.
shit.
Put a little bag on
Not a
TikTok.
serious rapper, not a lyricist.
But I think
Show him put that shit together.
he could really rap. But it's like the kind of songs he put out and not responding to Kendrick for real kind of really did it.
I forgot all about that shit.
Yeah.
Controversy.
I did not never forget about that.
It kind of like, you know, he had like slight jabs, but it was just like, I don't know.
It was like jazz. It wasn't no heavy.
It wasn't like, boom. That shit was like, all right, Big Sean. Like, you just responded to respond, but like you didn't respond to make a statement.
What's
So,
fucked up is his verse on Control was fire.
yeah, like he could really rap. That's what I'm saying. Like I like his verse with he got a song with Eminem. I like his verse on that song. Like the boy can rap, but like don't nobody want to hear that shit for real. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I try to support just because niggas black for real, but like
That's not great.
nah for real. My support don't even really be like. Sometimes it don't even because I like you. It's because you black. Like I'm trying to help out. Like, but yeah, nah, Big Sean gotta go. But since you done brought us to Big Sean, feel me? When we get to the studio, we probably gonna have to put you on in front. Your ass gonna talk. It's not a bad thing though. I don't really care. But yay drink chants. I feel like that shit was fire. Have you seen it?
Yeah, I just watched it live.
Everybody seen it in the room?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's fire.
Yeah, I think it was fire. I think it was fire because not because he was saying crazy shit, it's just because he was being truthful. Like he was really, and he wasn't ducking no questions.
Right.
That's the thing. Like it wasn't like when he sat down with them niggas and
He
slavery is
wasn't being
choice.
politically correct.
Yeah, it wasn't none of that. That's why I fuck with it.
It's kind of like they were trying to save him at times, like Nori and they were trying to get him off certain topics.
Yeah,
I don't like how he was on there wasting weed.
He said he seemed like a big smoker. He did say that.
Cause you still, bro, you cannot waste weed. Like,
You're right.
I mean, I know that's nothing to them because they got mad money, but he literally puffed on it and just blew everything up. I'm like, come on, yeah, go ahead, bro. You were saying something, right?
Nah, he was.
So that's all I said. And he was,
Oh,
I just say he was like Nori trying to like steer him off certain topics, and kind of still just talking shit.
No, I think the interview was fire. Probably the best one we ever had from Kanye, like people saying.
Yeah, for sure.
He in the best mind, not the best state of mind, but in the open state of mind he wasn't. Was fire. That haircut shit he said was funny as hell to me. And
That shit don't look like Free Dub.
not the big day, it's a little bit. The face said the MAGA hat stick in me. About having that some hard people getting a haircut fucked up by a black man. I felt that shit. I couldn't misquote the shit, but I felt that because that is some shit.
This
Yeah,
thing,
I felt that couple quote, bro. And he said that Future, Chief Keef, and Soulja Boy was Future music. I fuck with that statement too. So yeah, it showed an overall good interview by Kanye.
Yeah, I think that's one of his best. I'll probably say after that, probably one with Charlamagne, but then everything else, it was terrible.
Nobody can't really like interview him. You know, like he can't really be as open as he wants to be with like a Charlamagne or a Nori. So like,
I think he did one. He did one with Sway or Big Boy.
Wait, he did.
He did one with
Sway in the
Sway.
morning.
No, he did one with Big Boy too, right? Because they was sitting. They was like, yeah.
Okay.
I still think those two by far the best ones.
Yeah.
But this one I really like because he was.
Regardless of what he's, if a Ye interview is on, I'm gonna click it. I'm gonna watch a Ye interview. I ain't gonna lie.
In fact, anything he said,
It just, yeah, maybe it's just me being involved with the controversy, and I know he's gonna say some shit that a lot of people ain't gonna agree with, but I do want to see where his mind at when he addressed it. You know what I mean? So some of the shit Ye say is just like, okay, you feel me? Like, Even though I don't agree with a lot of shit, some of the shit is just like, all right, yeah, all right.
He seemed very clear and very like he knew what he was saying.
Yeah.
The whole the Drake shit though, I wasn't really jacking that though.
Nah, I wasn't feeling that.
Like the trying to play victim, like
Yeah.
come on, like you you shouldn't even marry Kim Kardashian, so you should expect that to come with it. Like somebody gonna say they fucked her.
Exactly.
Nigga, Game was saying it.
On the
Gang
Whitney Williams
still
show.
be saying it.
He
Like,
said on the Whitney Williams show.
and he be saying it in his songs though too. Like he still be talking about that shit. Like so.
Yeah, in the song he said he fucked 3 Kardashians.
So it's like,
Or 4.
you should know what's up
Yeah, man.
when you got with her. Like, and then, I mean, it was lyrical warfare. Well, I don't know where it started, but I know both people played a part. So I always say, like, if a nigga smack you, you can't really get mad at how he responds.
Yeah.
So it's like, you feel me? You might have smacked him, and then he might have sent missiles at you, but hey, it is what it is. Like, you feel me? And it was only just him. Like, you had Pusha T riding with you. Like,
facts.
it's just Drake. So Wayne ain't really make no diss songs. Like, Nicki ain't really say nothing.
I know
so.
Wayne and Pusha had, back in the day.
They had their little thing.
Yeah.
But so I don't know.
Pusha T. Yeah. That shit.
Other than that, though, like, I think it was some extra moments. Like, he put out the tombstone.
Yeah.
That shit was hilarious.
I think that was extra. I don't like that big ass Cody hat on with them little ass jeans.
And
It's the
boots,
jeans.
You like them?
I guess
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it's the jeans. I don't like the jeans.
So he gonna do whatever he
I
gonna
like
do.
it. But I saw like he was chilling with Big Sean before or after the interview, like in the same time span. I think it was like right afterwards.
Big Sean got a drink champs coming up.
Yeah, so that's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, I'm tapped into that.
At least that's what he said. He said you must have said something about me on there because why am I getting a call to do drink champs? So,
What did he tweet? I forgot what Big Sean
He
tweeted.
tweeted that shit. I was talking about like it was like he owed him $6 million and posted the picture or some shit. Kind of
Oh,
talking
right,
about it.
right, yeah, right.
Yeah, I seen that shit too. But one one, yeah, his school had a game yesterday. They played Sierra Canyon. They lost by 6 though. But they alright though. He's a good team.
You said they have no coach either,
Yeah,
right?
no head coach. He out there on the sidelines with them niggas.
so they just out there playing.
Bro, yeah, they're balling.
I'm about to apply for the job. Fuck it.
Yeah, they're just hooping, bro.
Fuck it.
And they did alright. So shout out to Ye for that shit, bro.
Yeah, shout out to them. Shout out to him for doing this. Just shout out to him for doing whatever he doing. Him and Drake just might as well just
Call back on some shit, bro.
end it. I like how he did say when the shit jumped up though, he put everybody in a group text.
Yeah, that shit was funny.
I just want to know who actually responded, and if like niggas just left it on red. Like, you feel me? But shout out to Ye. All right, what else we got?
Fetty.
I really don't want to get
Sheamus
into it
album,
for
bro.
real.
I'm gonna say Sheamus nigga album, bro. Help him, that's it.
Yeah, just I thought he was about to have another run too. I'm like, it's Fetty.
You think he was gonna kick back up?
I felt like he was gonna have another run because niggas ain't hearing from him in a while. So I thought maybe,
Yeah.
and this Fetty, he could get some features on it that'll make the album pop. But I don't know what he on, man.
It's a lot of
I don't know.
tragedy.
Yeah, there's a lot going on.
What he facing, nigga?
20 years.
I'm not sure exactly how long.
He facing a dub.
Yeah,
It's
it's
not
like,
so long. That's a lot. It's more than 10.
You got caught with a lot of shit.
Yeah, a whole lot of shit. And some straps and some bread. So I know.
it was a case, like, he was pushing for it, like,
And one
Wow.
nigga was a cop that caught with him also from Trenton State.
Niggas have to leave that shit alone, bro. Like once you get on, just leave the dumb shit alone. Like I ain't saying you can't buy no guns. Go ahead, buy some guns, protect yourself. But like all the other shit, like just leave that shit alone, bro. You still trying to sell drugs when you Fetty Wap.
Yeah.
Like, literally, you gonna go somewhere and somebody gonna notice you as Fetty Wap. It's like nobody's gonna know me as G. They're gonna know me as Kyrie. Like nigga, you're Fetty Wap. Like
That's the thing, though.
just stop. Like,
I don't think and people like that, I mean, some people do, but like celebrities, like I think some of them don't realize that they celebrities. Like I don't even think he know he Fetty Wap. For you to do all that, there's no way you think you Fetty.
They're probably not earning as much as you
Yeah,
think,
it's
too.
probably.
That's true.
Look at
So
some
when I
rappers
move
do.
like that, you got bread in you got enough to be like, I don't need
He probably got more bread than the average man.
Yeah.
And he's a celebrity. He just not A-list. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
You probably BC list.
Like, I don't know what letter he is, but he is a celebrity. Like, you feel me?
Yeah. You got a song that everybody know. Like, niggas know you.
And he was low key influential, like for a little minute. Like his little wave in hip hop is not gonna be like, feel me? It's not as big as the Soulja Boy wave or like the Chief people, but it's a wave that people not gonna forget. Like nobody's gonna be like, I forgot that summer that Fetty Wap had. Like everybody's gonna remember that. So it's like you are some like he at least is a celebrity in Jersey for sure.
For sure.
Like
For sure.
so I don't understand. I don't know what's up with niggas.
I hate to be the dickhead, but look at it like this way, you feel me? Like, COVID fucked up niggas for back, right? He couldn't tour it all. He had a hot song like 5-10 years, you know what I'm saying? Who got a hot song? For real, for real. He probably is a little fucked up. So,
Well, I know he was in the motorcycle accident
that too. So,
a couple
then,
years ago.
you see what I'm saying? Like,
Or last year.
he probably hasn't been the same what we know. So, it's probably a little tougher for niggas and where he's from. I'm not saying it's an excuse, but where niggas from, you know what I'm saying? That's all they really know. Come back to what he knows in a sense. So it's a tough situation, a tough call. But
If I was ever popping like that, and then it started getting bad for me, I would just go somewhere and get a job. But I'm gonna go try to get a job that like
you Fetty
it would be hard to get for a regular person. I would just do some shit like that. Like you know what I mean? I like whatever is the hardest shit that they be saying like, oh, the regular person can get. I just go try that. Like
Bring it to business, entrepreneurship, or something like investment.
A lot of them don't got that though. If they get hot off one song, it's kind of like, what happens if you get hot off one song right now? It's not like you automatically learning. Like you may know
Fetty got a
that.
couple joints.
One more thing too, look at the deal too. There's some other deal fucked up. How about his deal too? 10 years ago had a fucked up deal also. We don't know what his deal looked like too. So we don't know how much money he really got also off the hits. You know what I'm saying? Like
We just playing devil's advocate.
yeah, I am. I really am.
I'm assuming he got more than the average dude. Though.
Yeah, of course.
that's what I would assume.
Of course,
But
yeah.
then he did have that baby by the girl on Love and Hip Hop.
That's all. A lot of shit happened. We don't really know.
He could have just did that.
Love and hip hop, right?
Yeah, like I mean, you want to look crazy, but
That's the same bag.
You gotta
yeah,
throw
yeah,
up.
you gonna get you some money.
Joe did it. Why
Be on
not?
there with Ray J, act stupid with him.
Shit, I'll do.
Ray J be on every one except for New York, so yeah, trying to just I don't fucking know.
Yeah,
But
man. Like, shout out to the album. Help Fetty Wap support him, bro. Stream that shit.
that low key makes me not even want to buy the album, like watch listen for the album.
I mean, but still, it's like you said, support black men though. Bro.
Yeah.
Well, actually, nah. Fuck the hold on. Like, what's the fentanyl? Never mind.
Oh, you pushing
Yeah,
back?
no, never mind.
Nah, he's done.
Yeah, no,
Fetty
fuck
pushing
that.
Fetty?
Yeah,
Get, like,
fuck that.
merch
Nah,
and
push that shit, bro.
So I didn't want to say it.
I forgot about don't push that one anymore. Fuck that. Nah, he pushing the no. Don't support that nigga, bro.
Jeez, where fentanyl come from in the last couple like?
Nah, let them go to jail, bro.
Yeah, all right. Next topic. Yeah, next topic. I ain't need. What that shit say?
Hardly fall. I ain't
Oh
seen that
yeah.
shit.
Oh,
You ain't see it?
Nah.
fire.
I was gonna watch it
Fire.
last night.
From beginning to end.
I was
Fire.
pissed off.
Shit, fire.
Talking about that Black Cowboy one?
Yeah,
What's it
yeah,
on?
it's fire.
It's
Like,
on
Netflix?
Netflix. Fire.
Netflix?
Yeah, Idris Elba. Oh, good looking.
Shit fire.
Reed told me about the Jay-Z soundtrack.
Shit, fire.
Boy, different. Boy,
That
different.
shit. I think everything about that movie was good.
Soundtrack
End to end.
Or Apple Music or some shit?
I don't know where the soundtrack is at, but I know like he picked
He did the song.
He
the
did,
movie.
yeah.
I got
And
you.
it fit too.
So
Yeah, definitely.
it's fire.
Look at
Oh, you seen the joint?
Yeah, a lot of the reggae songs fit the like,
Fit the
aesthetic.
description.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it's dope that he did this because I remember he was doing an interview and he was like, his dad in that era was like, they was on some cowboy shit. So he would like firsthand kind of not really know about the Western more than Western people, but like he kind of has a little bit more insight than me. Like I don't really know shit. I know Wild Wild West. Like when I think of black cowboys, like, I think of that shit.
Yeah.
So I didn't even like think. Like I knew it was black cowboys, but I didn't know how famous they were. And every person he picked, they don't look like the people, but those people were real. So like, shit was fire.
Idris Elba don't miss. You know, he get off with the acting. You know,
Dion Cole was in there.
yeah, he cold with it.
Yeah, Deion Cole impressed me because he wasn't
did pretty
funny.
good.
Yeah.
Like, I want to laugh when I see him, but like that's
He was in his
he
bag,
didn't
yeah.
make me
You gotta
laugh
take
at
him
all.
serious.
He was in a different lane, yeah.
Yeah.
So that impressed me too, because I'm used to seeing him like in his comic bag.
Old head who played the sheriff, he
Mhm.
always good.
Oh, he played the Crooklyn.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Crooklyn,
he
yeah.
always
Yeah, he's
good.
Crooklyn in the 50s.
Delroy Rondo.
Yep.
I met him.
Oh, you met him?
Yeah, I know his son.
You mean
played
ball.
I did.
Yeah,
Camp,
Yeah,
Princeton.
definitely did.
In Disney?
Nah, Princeton. I
Oh,
did a
Princeton?
class at Princeton. Like,
Oh, his son was there.
yeah, played ball. So like,
You know, it's fire. Like a couple years after I would have graduated from Lincoln, Busta Rhymes' son was up there, and Busta Rhymes' son was in the dorm right next to my dorm.
Damn.
That's crazy.
So I'm like, damn, like if he would have came in 2013, I'd have met Busta Rhymes. I'd have spit a verse he ain't know that I knew about. Like, feel me?
Oh shit.
Gotta get that off from Busta. Like,
Gotta get that off of Busta.
like Bust, this my favorite verse that you got. Like I just did some old shit, but
I met the girl from In Living Color too, but I didn't know the show at the time, so I didn't even like know I met her.
I don't even know who you're talking about. Which girl?
I ain't gonna lie, that's-
You never saw it.
You gotta
It's a couple girls.
I forgot
specific.
the lawyer. I forgot her. Maxine, I think.
Maxine is
Oh, you mean Living Single?
Living single. Yeah.
You said Living Color. Yeah, Maxine.
Max-
I felt like you was talking about her the whole time, but you said Living Color, so I didn't really know. But yeah, Fire. The movie Fire.
Great
What's
movie.
today then?
It's 2 hours, but it don't feel like it.
I watched it last
I
night.
saw it. I watched that shit.
I watched niggas playing Stell last night, bro. Made a mistake.
It's a good movie.
The beginning fucked me up. Like I'm on my phone, I'm tuned in watching me. I said, oh yeah, I had to put my phone down. It's a good flick.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's a good flick.
fire.
It's a good flick.
For some black cowboy shit, because you know, feel me? We got Django, but he's not really like a cowboy.
Yeah, that
We
was
don't really got no
slavery.
Western movies.
That was more
Yeah,
slavery.
it's no, and every last person that was like one of the main characters, supporting characters, they real.
They
Like
real.
I looked them
They
up,
actually
they
existed.
all real.
Yeah.
You feel me? They had the only one that was real famous is that I knew, Bill Pickett, William Pickett. Yeah. So he was in there.
Okay.
You feel me? He's the famous, like he the one who popularized like the bull fighting or the bull whatever that shit is. Bull riding, yeah. But he wasn't in there on some bull riding shit. Like he was clipping shit in there.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
All fake.
Yeah.
Red Dead. Let me check it out.
Yeah, it's like that.
Watch it,
It's like
yeah,
that.
bro.
It's like Red Dead Redemption
Dead.
for some black people.
Yeah, I might run it back tonight.
Lakeith Stanfield was ill.
Yeah.
He was the illest one to me. Him and a young boy. I was mad that the young one got killed.
Yeah.
Like, he was fire too.
I
I think he would have won that duel though.
Yeah.
But
You think he won?
Yeah, because the way, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think that's why he cheated, because he knew,
You know
like,
what's up. Oh,
I
yeah.
couldn't. That was ill. He wrote his name on the shit.
Yeah.
That shit was fire.
You tripping, John? You gotta run that tonight.
That's one of them,
bro.
A lot of action.
That's one of them joints I'll watch. Like I'll watch again. Like I'll keep watching.
For real?
It. Like that shit was fire. Like
I got you.
sidebar. Like we went to go see Django. My dad went to go see that shit 6 times in the movies
Golly.
to like support it type shit to make sure it get the dollar. And then he took me like twice. Like, and then I done watched it so many times after that. So it's one of them for me. Like that shit was
Django a long movie too, but you don't realize it.
Yeah, that shit
Like
fire.
Django, like 3 hours, I think, or some
Yeah.
shit. 2 and a
That
half.
shit, the harder they fall, fire. He need to try to find. I don't know if there's any more famous cowboys or whatever.
It's definitely a lot.
But even if he use these people again, cause like,
Or just make a story up.
yeah, I feel like now they should probably get their stories or whatever, or people should keep doing this. Cause like the story was fictional, like you feel me, but the people were
You
real.
think they
and
should have
shit
did
was
something
fire.
like that in seasons?
Like a series.
Yeah. Because based on like how like they got to the point
I think
like,
since
they could've broke it up a
since
little
they
bit.
made the movie, you could create it into a series.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Because the movie was hard.
Yeah, you could have see how they all got together. If they want to keep this same format, like as a storyline, you can see how they got together and you know all that. But because I don't know if it's gonna be a part 2 or something. Because Regina was still alive.
Regina lived.
Oh yeah, you remember like they showed her. They showed her at the
Regina
end.
don't miss.
Yeah.
So
Because they only knocked her out in that scene. So
that would be dope. Jay-Z gotta keep his hand in it. Like he can't just do it and then back out. Like he gotta keep keep doing it. So, yeah, I think if any of y'all at home looking for something to watch, cuddle up with somebody, or just watch on your own, like,
Harder They Fall.
Harder They Fall. That shit fire.
Tap in with that.
I don't even really think. Yeah, I don't. Did we?
We hear everything.
The Joe Budden gay shit coming out gay.
He
I
trolling.
think that's
He
true.
trolling.
Joe Budden trolling. We ain't jacking that he bisexual.
I don't really.
You feel me?
All right. So here we hit the question of the day. All right. Would you rather have a hoe or a housewife?
Who wants to start?
I'm picking hoe. I don't have a hoe now, but I'm just saying I would pick hoe. Hoe's fun.
A hoe or a housewife?
Yeah.
Like longevity or like for the now? Like
That's a good question.
Damn. That's another
It could be for both. Like, all right, so it's your choice to pick, like, but they're gonna be your girl. Like, it's not gonna be like just for the day.
respectfully, the hoe gonna fuck you better. I think the housewife morally people will want, but if you want, you know, your sex life to be a big part of you feel me, enjoying, the hoe gonna fuck you better. It just don't. But what would I rather want?
I think hoe is just fun.
Read here for a good time, not a long time. Housewife, I don't know. Both y'all, what I think on it, because a lot of people just be like, yeah, housewife.
Yeah.
And it's just like, hold on, I don't think y'all ever had that much fun. Like,
always cons to it.
Yeah, it's pros and cons to both of it.
both.
That's why I say it's a good question. Like,
yeah,
most people going to say, yeah, that's stupid housewife.
yeah.
But
I'm gonna say her because she's not mine.
no, she is yours. She's
That's
yours
your girl.
now. Like,
Oh shit,
Game changer.
you know what come with that? You walk around, somebody might
Check, like,
try
call
to
her
talk
out.
to her
Does she
or
slap her butt.
or
say something to you. Like, yeah, you know, I used
A
to.
nigga gonna slap her butt, she gonna laugh. She ain't gonna do nothing. She just gonna laugh.
oh, so she cheating on you?
She a hoe.
Nah, she's a
not
hoe.
cheating
You
on
know,
you. You know she.
she's not. She
cheating
ain't
on
gonna.
you.
She's just a hoe.
Her background's a hoe.
Yeah,
That's it,
like
like
everybody
background.
know,
It's a
like
background
she,
report is a hoe.
like yeah.
So when you said if it's a hoe, gonna be a hoe. So in the day, you can't train a dog how to do cat tricks. So pick a housewife.
You pick a
Yeah,
housewife.
because the hoe gonna be home no matter what. How you slice the bread.
Wait, can I turn my housewife into a hoe?
Ooh.
Can I do that?
What would be the point of the hoe then? I guess. I don't
That's
know. I'm going with
that's a
the
good
hoe.
question.
Because I want the
I don't think about it
want.
more.
Give me both.
I'm going with the hoe.
I mean, like,
I like the more experience.
Who be better than that?
Though.
I mean, she gonna wash your dishes, but what's the head like? I can wash my own dishes.
The hoe be washing dishes.
It's really good, yeah.
I'd have been, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It
Those
depends.
ones.
It depends who the hoe is too. It's levels to this shit though also. Cause like it's a hoe we know, yeah, we gonna talk about. But you know what I'm talking about? We don't claim at all.
I really don't. It's so
AJ.
many.
How
It's on age level.
does a hoe have like an age limit?
So like that. I'm going- So they're not gonna
Yeah,
claim,
nah.
you feel me? But a different type of hoe, we
She
might
wasn't
claim.
really fired to me.
But exactly, she you feel me though? She give it up.
If you're not in my close friends, I feel sorry for you.
But-
Sidebar.
But people feel me. They knew where to go when
That's what I'm
you
saying.
was never in the drought for real.
That's what I'm saying. So
So you
you
could just hit.
hit that. That's what I'm saying. So you want to deal with that type of shit? Or you want to deal with, you feel me, some other shit?
See, a housewife, she gonna be moved like she ain't gonna want to fuck all the time.
I'm picking the hoe. Cause the hoe gonna be happy that somebody want her. Feel me? Most niggas passing on her. She gonna be like, oh, somebody actually like me for me.
Do a hoe got an age limit though? Like, is there an age when they just slow
Never
down?
stop.
It's just for the question. I don't even really be calling girls hoes, so it's just for the
Yeah, me
question.
neither.
But
That's a fan question we got too. It's a good fan question.
I don't know. Yeah, what would y'all rather?
Give me
out
the
there?
housewife. man.
Say in the comments.
Give me the housewife. Fuck it.
And y'all not going to, but I just had to say that anyway. But
Give me the housewife.
What y'all picking?
Hoe.
I already know what the hoe is gonna do, but the housewife is like a question mark. You know, it's like you at home. What you doing at home all day? You know, like, I know you cleaning up, cooking, might be chilling and shit, but like you might want to tell her. I might be getting to the bag, and you might tell a nigga come over. I mean, that's just my insecurity.
Wait, a housewife is at the house all day?
she's a housewife, right? I'm looking at it like that.
Like,
I mean, that is the
I'm
way
being
to look
logical.
at it.
Like
That
she's
is
not.
to look at it.
She's picking the
that's
kids
gonna
up.
bother me.
She's picking the kids up. She's taking them to school. Type shit.
Really,
So
when
you
they
saying
say
all
that,
this in the bag?
when they say that, they really trying to say a hoe and then like a good girl, a girl that's what the housewife term really means.
Oh,
So,
I'm
but
picking a hoe there. Fuck that.
yeah, all it take is for one nigga for the housewife to she start wilding. Like it ain't even like.
But damn, well, shit, give me the whole bit.
I was all rip taking the hoe. Like I don't even have to.
Yeah.
I'm fucking with
This
this.
know what I'm getting myself into.
I done had the joints that a couple people I know like, damn, I hit that too. I'm like, word, like this shit fire. Like I'll be having fun with her. Like I don't know why y'all ain't. Hey man, everybody bad the little joint that family niggas would call a hoe and say that you ain't supposed to fuck with it. So all right, this the last one. Is college important? I know that's two different. It's left field. That question is not the same as the last one, but
Should have answered that.
is college important?
50-50.
I would say if you black, go to a black school. That's what I'm gonna say on that. You'll see how important college is when you go to a black school. As far as, I mean, I don't think when you first get there, you ain't really learning nothing new anyway. So that's why I'm saying the experiences. Like I know black people who went to PWIs and be like, I hate this shit. I should have went to a black school. I can't. I feel like
I know a lot of those, yeah.
people can't relate to me. People looking at me like this, and it's a lot of racism going on. So like, there you gotta try to find little pockets and little communities and shit like that. But like, as soon as you walk on the black campus, it's like you kind of get clicked up quick. Like it's not even like your freshman week. From my freshman week, and I only did like a year and a half really. So my freshman week, up until I stopped, was the same niggas I hung with. Like it ain't changed for me. Feel me? It was some people that was cool that like they fought with the people I fought with. So it's like everybody come to the party or whatever type shit like that. But like the same niggas I came in with, like I ain't had to find no clique. My college was fulfilled with my couple little friends. I ain't had to join no frat. Even though I wanted to, I ain't had to do that. None of that. Like the niggas I hooked up with, we did intramurals, we sat in the caf, we came to parties, we did the shit was just lit. Like so I think like a black school, you're around your people, you're around different people. I mean you're around your people but they from different walks of life, so you get to learn different things. It's just I don't know. I think if you black you should go to HBCU. That's how I'm
I think it's an experience. It's an experience that it's just second to none. Like I went to North Carolina A&T, as y'all know, from the Aggie Pride, and the shit that I basically grew up in college. You know what I mean? And the shit that we've been through, or the fun that I had, like I definitely would I recommend, especially our people, to go to like situations like that because it's a blessing. You meet new people. I met people from Cali. I met people from New Mexico, Florida, Texas. You know what I mean? And we all have different lifestyles, and it's just like we all grew up and created a bond. Like now, I got people in there that went to A&T, friends for life, brothers for life. You know what I mean? Is it important? I think education is important. College in general, I don't think it's a necessity. But if you want to go for the experience, I do recommend going to a black school, HBCU. Well, if you black or whatever the case may be, like Reese said. If you could find other ways to get your education, like buying books or saving money or whatever the case may be, so you don't gotta go to college. Like if that's not you, you just want to get a certain education, then maybe because college ain't for everybody. You know what I mean? But I think for the experience, if you into stuff like that, like meeting people, getting your school shit done and whatever, and getting a degree and being something that you want to always be, go to college. It's important. You feel me? So, I recommend.
How do you feel about it?
I mean, it's important. It depends, though, in my opinion. Because, like, if you go to school, what you going to school for? You feel me? Like, most people go to school and get a degree and do nothing with their major at all. So, like, why go to waste time and money, in my opinion? Like, HBCU, PW, doesn't matter where you go. Once you, go there for a reason and know what you're going there for, rock out. If you just, going to say, I went to college just to go, don't do that shit. Because you end up being dead and fucked up certain ways. So,
yeah, that's true.
So I'm just saying, I just feel like go where it makes you happy. PWI, HBCU, prefer the HBCU, go ahead. But just make sure you go there for a reason. Just don't go to same to college. That's the dumbest shit in my opinion. You know, but go there for a reason. So it's important if you have a goal, a career path in mind. If not, go to community college. Stay home for a little bit. Figure this life thing, go to college. So,
I kind of went to college just to go. That was my because I went on a college tour. I didn't really want to go on the college tour. I just went from like, oh, it's probably gonna be some girls there. I went on the college tour and I got forced to go, but like that was my silver lining. Oh, it's probably gonna be some joints. When it really wasn't no joints. It was one. I got cool with her, but like once my last day at high school was the day I got called from Lincoln and tell me that I could come to school. Like a lot of people knew way before me. Like people knew at the beginning of the year. Some people knew they junior year, like where they was going. I found out senior year, so I'm just like on the last day. So, and me and my dad was bumping heads about it because I'm like, man, I don't go to school. I'm about to sell drugs. Like that's what I was thinking, honestly. I'm like, I see mad niggas getting bread off this shit. I'm gonna do it for a little bit and try to rap or do something like that, but. He was talking like a trade school. I'm like, I don't want to be under no car. Like, I don't want to, you feel me? I don't see myself trying to make a beat or nothing like that. I'm just rap on it. Like, what I need to do that for when I know people who do beats and shit like that. So, my mind wasn't on, like, I'm like, fuck it. But then once they called me and I got there, and then, like, it's a big part of my life. Like, even though I didn't finish, but like, if I go, who knows, my son might not be here, you feel what I'm saying? Or the friends I got from there, I probably would never met them. Like,
that is true.
A couple of joints I had, the experiences I had, like I got that shit from college. Like, you feel me? Going to Lincoln up to Dale State, we smacking people cars on the way, but we not crashing and like it's not damage and people just jumping up. They happy that they car not fucked up, but we going like I got mad stories from just that year and a half, like you feel me, that I cherish. So like I do agree with you though, like if you not gonna go there to focus or you just gonna go there to just, you know what I'm saying, if you got the money and you can, I would say yeah. Even if you just going just to be on bullshit, like you got the money, you could afford it. But like if you don't and like this is like a way out for you, but you're not really invested, don't do it unless you got an open mind. Like me, I had an open mind when I got there. I'm like, man, fuck it, I got no choice. I'm here, might as well make it work type shit. It's better. At that point, that shit, being in school was better than being at home for me. Like, I missed my friends and all that, but being at home in my dad's crib, shit, I'd rather be at school. So, I used to be mad as hell when we had to go on breaks and shit like that. Word up. I used to like, shit, is it a way I can stay? Like, I don't even want to really go home for real. So, I think for all the people, I think we got most of the people who either went to college or were out of college that watch us, but for people that's younger, I say take heed to what we said. Like, if you can afford to go ahead. Like,
if you can, and visit your college first.
Yes.
Yeah. Please visit
multiple times.
Yeah, people
I was
just
going to Dale State. Well, that's why I wanted to. When we walked on Dale State, the shit that turned me off was the dude. He was like, look, he kept it funky. He was like, man, I call A's up at this joint. I was like, damn. That shit was real. Like, our tour guy, he was like, look, man, it's so much shit to get into up here. The women is they fire up here. It's whatever the term was at that time, but like they all that up here, but it's real up here as well. Like, and when he said that, I'm like, yeah, I don't need one. Cause I'm like, I know how I'm coming. I don't want it. But the facility was fire and like just air. Like I wanted to go to Dale State at first. I wanted to go to Dale and probably Morgan. I like to say, yeah. But Lincoln was cool. So.
A&T was lit. Yeah, visit your college because being homesick is a real thing. You know what I mean? I don't know how far y'all want to go. Like, I recommend visiting your college. You know what I'm saying? See if you like it. And shit, just enjoy the fruits of your labor, man. Meet new people. Don't be scared. Like, take that leap. You know what I mean? But if it ain't for you, it ain't for you. I thought college wasn't for me. You know what I mean? Like I said, I grew up into college. Like it just like it was nothing else for me to do. Like I went to JUCO first. Like I went to a junior college first, then I got accepted to A&T. Like one of the happiest days of my life. So when I went down there, I just winged it. I didn't even visit A&T. I just went it.
So it was an HBCU?
Yeah, HBCU. So first 2 weeks I was homesick. Yeah, I just grew into it. So, you know what I mean? But I had a blast. It was lit. You know what I mean? From the girls to the teachers to the late nights to the kickbacks to the parties. You feel me? Like a couple people got shot, killed. Like it happens. Like a lot of these HBCUs in these neighborhoods that it's just like damn. But you know what I mean? You gotta be careful.
Yeah, I don't. Cause I got both ends. I ain't go to a PWI, but I went to community college and that shit. I feel like once you need to start at, if you going to take your time to go to college, start at community college. Don't go there first, because once you come back, you used to sleeping on campus. You used to going into the cab. You used to hitting the gym with your niggas. You come to community college, that shit is corny. I'm not gonna lie, that shit is trash. I'm not gonna say it's trash because people coming out of that pipeline and going to other schools, so obviously it's not trash. But like to not even to say go backwards, but to go from that to that, for me, I'm like, I couldn't even stay focused. I'm like, man, this shit trash, bro. I'm just sitting here. I'm in classes with people I went to kindergarten with. I'm like, yeah, nah, I was just in college. Like, you feel me? I was just fried chicken Wednesdays. Like, now I'm here. Like, you feel me? So I don't know. That would be my ending advice. But yeah, niggas don't got nothing else. That's it. Follow, subscribe,
comment. Please subscribe. Follow the Instagram. We the group chat. Look out for me and Kyrie future versus. It's gonna happen.
Yeah, I don't, who you want? I guess we could do Drake and Wayne. We could do that one. I'm with it.
Right here first, man. Drake versus Wayne. We gonna figure out the details.
Yeah.
We gonna get the bottom.
But yeah, that's it. Like he said, like, comment, subscribe,
Share this shit.
Share it. Tell y'all family and friends. The location's about to change up on y'all, so y'all can't talk shit when it look a little bit more professional. Call the number. I'll put the number back up on the thing. Call, talk your shit so we can play it. You know, give us some suggestions on what y'all want to hear. We get a new location, more people will be invited on. So, you know, fuck with us.